Hi friends, welcome to Positive Power with your host Michele Dionne. Thank you for joining me for another week. Beautiful weather, isn't this absolutely awesome? I love fall to begin with, it's my favorite season, but it's so nice that we're hanging on to some warm weather while we can enjoy the leaves changing, tuning in with nature a little bit, getting in that good flow, right? Those good vibes, good vibrations, so very important. So this week I wanted to talk to you briefly about a really awesome article I came across online, and I found it on wakeup-world.com. If you've never been to this site, great site, lots of great articles and information and videos, just to sort of, tap us into the stuff we talk about, getting in your flow, feeling positive, tuning out the drama, and, focusing on the things in our life that are positive, that we can control, the good uplifting things that are going on. So quite often we talk about getting in your flow, right? Going with the flow, getting in the flow, getting in your zone, right? When we talk about meditating, there's different ways you can meditate without actually sitting down and meditating. You're still getting in that positive flow. You see it quite often with artists, with musicians. I think of Jimi Hendrix, and when he's like doing those guitar solos, and you can just tell, that he's just, and this isn't because he's on drugs, okay, let's not, overcomplicate my example, but he's just like right in his zone and doing his thing, and you can just like almost pick up on the electricity or the energy, right, that's within him. And it's the same with an artist, somebody that's zoned right in. People who exercise, getting in their zone, same thing. So I came across this really cool article. If you're not sure what it is that puts you in your zone, and then you go a step further, and we've talked about this before, how do you take that thing that you're passionate about and make it something that maybe pays you? Turn it into a career. Turn it into, the foundation of all things that make you feel good, right? So this article is called 8 Steps for Enhancing Your Creativity and Productivity. And so every once in a while, excuse me, we're going to sort of feel like life's gone a little stagnant, right? That you're just sort of the hamster on the wheel doing the same thing over and over again. You work to play and play to work, right? It's the whole thing. And every once in a while we need to mix that up, and we need to bump it up to the next level, right? Sometimes that means too going out of your comfort zone, looking at something that you're passionate about and deciding, what? Does that just have to be a hobby? Does that just have to be something I do once a year, or something I just do when I'm out with the guys? Or is that something that I can really bump up to the next level? So it's a long article, so definitely read it. It talks all about flow, getting in your flow, how you feel in the flow, what happens in your brain when you're in the flow. Very cool stuff. But what I wanted to go over with you today briefly is the 8 steps. So number 1, do something that interests you. I want you to sit and just think about that for a second. What interests you? What is it? And don't think about money. Don't, because it'll wreck it. Think about what makes you feel good. What is it that you like to do? Is it a craft? Is it an art? Is it, do you go to the open jam, on Wednesday nights at Bottoms Up or Ups and Down, or wherever it is that maybe you go, and you want to go to the next level and think, what? Instead of just doing that, maybe I want to join a band. Is there a little craft that you do, that you give away for Christmas every year? A friend of mine, her husband has really got into making candles, and now they're selling them. See, something like that. Number 2, set clear goals. Number 3, find quiet and productive time. Sometimes that's more challenging, but you can make it work. Number 4, avoid interruptions and distractions. Sometimes you have to tell the people in your home, what? I have to do it. I have to say to everybody, this is my time, I'm doing my video. Nobody can come in this room, right? Number 5, focus on it as long as you can. So when you're in that flow, you just ride that right out. Number 6, match your skills to the task. Don't make it something that's going to be too challenging. If it's going to turn into a headache for you, you're not on the right path. Number 7, no harm in stretching your skills though. So are you putting the bar too low? See, this is the tricky part, right? Don't put it too high that you can't achieve it, but don't put it so low that you get it quick and then it's not challenging for you. And then the last one, very important, emphasize the process, not the outcome. So don't get caught up in, is this going to turn into money one day? Don't get caught up in all that stuff. Keep it simple, right? And just stay in that flow. So that's my video for this week. I hope you try something new for yourself. You know, like we all get in like hamsters on the wheel, and you need to shake it up a little bit. You know, go outside of your safety zone. Christmas is coming up. If it is a craft, maybe make a bunch and gift people and see what the responses are like. And that'll help gear you if you want to move to the next step. So there you go. There's your video for this week. Look after yourself. Anything's possible. Don't forget how awesome you are.